Hey Google, set a timer for 7 minutes.
Alright, 7 minutes. Starting now.
This is my weigh-in update for Saturday, the 11th of April. One word describes my week: complacency. I have it sounds so ridiculous, but I've been in a place this week where I really just didn't give a shit about anything. Life in general, food in particular. Didn't want to eat. Didn't want to think about what I was eating. Kind of like when you think it's not fair, why should I have a problem with weight when the rest of the world doesn't? And I think it takes a blind person to think like that, because I can't see the rest of the world. And I don't really believe that the rest of the world doesn't have a problem with weight. I think we have a massive pandemic in this country at the moment that we're all facing, and we also have another one which is about weight and unhealthy eating. And I know what my downfalls are. I know my biggest downfall is sugar, and that takes so many forms, and I know that once I start to eat it, I don't want to stop. I won't say I can't stop, because I can stop. I'm strong enough to stop. I'm capable. I'm not stupid. I can decide not to do these things, but I don't want to stop. And there's this mental part of me that just goes, why should I? You sod off and please yourself, but why should I stop? And I kind of start the day thinking, I want to be healthy around food. I want to have a healthy attitude to food. I want to live the Slimming World quotes lifestyle. But then by the time it gets to lunchtime, and I think I don't want any lunch, and then I make myself have lunch, but then by the time it gets to late afternoon, I think I don't want anything other than sugar. And I am spending far too much money on food that is the wrong food. And when I say far too much, I mean way too much. I'm not talking about the odd tenner here and there. I'm talking about a lot of money on the wrong foods. And this is all linked in with my eating disorders over many years, and it's all linked in with dysfunctional behaviour around food and this complacency. And why has it all come back? Because it always will. Because Slimming World, Weight Watchers, calorie counting, keto, and any of the diet you care to mention will never cure anybody of dysfunctional eating. If you're a dysfunctional eater, I believe you always will be. I believe people can have weight problems and not be dysfunctional eaters. I think people can have quick weight gains and then deal with it and never have an issue again. But I don't believe people like me who work themselves up to 22 stone are ever going to be anything other than dysfunctional eaters. And as much as I love Slimming World, and as much as I intend to stay with Slimming World for the foreseeable, if not the rest of my life, I don't believe it's anything other than a diet. And I'm saying that because what I believe I need to be today is back on a diet. How did I get to Target in the first place? You know, in 3 weeks' time, it'll be 5 years since I joined Slimming World. How did I get to Target in the first place? I got to Target with a 13 stone weight loss, ultimately by dieting. I didn't get it by changing my lifestyle. I did it by dieting. I wasn't looking to a forever place. And I never do, because I live in the day. So to say that I'm going to adopt a lifestyle that is forever is actually a bit beyond what I believe. I can only think about what I'm eating today, and I need to learn to live in the day and not be worrying about whether this lifestyle is a life plan for life. It doesn't matter what I'm going to be doing in 20 years' time, because if I don't get it right today, then I might not be here in 20 years anyway. So why am I worried about doing this for the rest of my life and adopting this lifestyle? I can see that if I had a medical condition like a type 1 diabetic that said I have to live a particular lifestyle, then I think people in that situation, and I don't envy them at all, adopt a certain lifestyle because they have no choice. If they want to be alive and they want to be healthy, they have to do it. But for me, I have too many choices. and I need to get back to simplifying the way I eat. So too many choices leads me to making too many wrong decisions, having too much of the wrong sort of food in my cupboards and in my house. If I am tight with myself and I say, this is what I'm going to eat today and this is all I'm going to have in my house, then it becomes more manageable. And I haven't been doing that. I've been, like, well, we should only be shopping once a week. Buy everything you might want. The trouble is, I buy all the things I might want that I know I shouldn't have, that I then intend to eat all at the same time because I want to then get them out of my house, because that's how mad I am. So, weight results this week, which is what I'm journaling on these videos, is a 1 pound weight gain. And I'll be really honest with you, that was bloody lucky. I could use the phrase, I think I got away with an awful lot this week. But I didn't really get away with anything because I've messed with my own head all week. So I didn't lose anything. I gained £1 pound this week, which put me at 9 stone 7 3/4, which is an okay weight. But is it? I'm saying that and I don't believe it. It's not an okay weight because it's not where I want to be. And I increasingly open my wardrobes and I've got so many clothes and I'm starting to look at things and say, that's not comfortable. Those don't fit. I got a pair of brand new shorts out the other day to put on and I can't tell you how bloody relieved I was that they fit, and they're a size 10. But I don't believe I'm a size 10. I believe they're just a generous cut in an expensive pair of shorts. And I can wear my clothes inside out, so the size labels show on the outside, and I can tell everybody I'm a size 10. I don't feel like I am. I don't feel comfortable in my clothes. I mean, under the crochet here, I've got on a pair of denim shorts that are a size 12. And they fit as well as the expensive pair that I tried on yesterday that are a size 10, which is lying. Are these lying? Are they not really a 12? Are they a 10? Or are the 10s lying and they're really a 12? It doesn't matter either way, because the mental state I'm living in at the moment is not right. Stop. So I need to change it. So I'll be back next Saturday. Cheers.